guys? A little different video here. I don't usually do rankings because I actually don't like ranking bands, genres, favorite songs, and etc. Favorite albums as well. Because I am just a mood kind of guy. But when it comes to drum solos, there are not many times where a drum solo has impacted me in the sense that I have went to sleep thinking about it. But there are a few instances, in fact, 5 very notable ones. In fact, the most notable ones I picked because they are probably ones that literally, like, I will just go out and boom, I'll think about this. So, keep in mind that the only reason stuff like Drum Check isn't on here is because I don't really want to count in stuff that's like not really a song. I want something that's in a song as well. Because a drum solo that's just a drum solo on its own, I actually end up... I mean, I do have to admit, Drum Check is fucking, top of the top shit, but it's like... Where's the riffs? That's what I'm thinking. It should have had riffs. It should have had a combination with a song. It should have been combined, like, that drum solo should have been combined with some riffing on top of it, and then, after that little 2 minutes of blasting, it should have gone into full fucking Scaroonie. Like a 6-minute song. That could have been a 6-minute song. Perfect opportunity to do that, but they just didn't. That's why it actually gets a docked point, because I like songs. I don't like to just listen to wankery on its own. I like when the wankery leads into something epic. So that actually makes me like the drum solo itself much more, and why this next one is one of my faves. But I think this number 5 here drum solo, Nefast Hate Earth, is one that is not only underrated, but I've never seen anyone talk about this before. And I just got it recommended one day in my fucking YouTube, so... Right. So, I mean, already at that one, it's just like... It's on the level of, like, what's gonna be on here. The first 3 are very similar, like, in terms of, like, styles. It's similar stuff in terms of what you're going to hear. In fact, I'd say only the last one, the number 1, is the one that's a different style, because that's just the way I am. I love this style of drum solo, but this guy... Mauricio, he's just a Brazilian drummer. I mean, he used to be in this band, Nefast. They are long gone now, but they used to be a band, death metal band, And I just don't know how something this insane. I mean, this is upon the likes of Nile and Hate Eternal, Vile Remains. It's up in that category of insanity. And for this, I would actually say, I'm damn surprised. I mean, I tried to think. Not one immolation part came up into my brain. I mean, I tell you, my favorite album is the most intense one, Close to a World Below. But it wasn't memorable. So that's another thing. It has to be memorable. This is memorable. Bet your fucking ass it is. Speaking of memorable, this next one is not only memorable, but oh boy, does it just fucking rip your new asshole. Because none of these are bad. All of these are just complete 12 out of 10s. It's just, the fact that I'm ranking it in this order is because I had to. Let's call it like this. But number 1 is probably going to be my actual fave, because I have never... We'll get to that. But this one, number 4, none other than fucking Nile, The Eye of Ra. Spin it. I mean, even the first time I heard that album, keep in mind, this song is, like, it's one of the, I believe so, at least. Let's just do a little quick fact check. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'm just making a point here. Yeah, it's literally the second to last song on Those Whom the Gods Detest. So you've already heard by this fucking time the title track, Those Whom the Gods Detest, Kafir, Hittite Dun incantations, fucking permitting the noble dead to ascend to the, you know, you've heard some of the most insane tracks Niall's ever done by this fucking point already. And then they throw you for a fucking loop with fucking throwing you in the just against the fucking wall head first with this fucking drum solo. I mean, leave it up to George fucking Collins, am I right? I mean, fucking shit. God damn. And it still lives up. It holds up really well, and it's catchy as well. Especially when it does that, you know, when he does the snares, and then he has, like, I think he hits the rides. He has 2 rides, so, you know, it goes, and then he goes to the kicks, like, so, it's like fucking octopus behind the kit, but, like, literally moving like an octopus on the kit. And just, the funny thing is that the next one is so similar, it's not even funny. And it's because, this one is faster, I believe. I think, oh yeah, never mind, I think it's 260, so it is the same BPM, but it's a little more insane, because it moves a lot around the kit, and if it wasn't this, I don't know what it would be. Vital Remains, number 3, hammer down the fucking nails, spin it. And I mean, just thinking about it gives me fucking goosebumps. And that fact that Dave Suzuki is not only the drummer, but also a lead guitarist on these 2 albums, doing all the melodies and shredding. I mean, he can fucking shred like a maniac. He fucking hell. He outshreds most of the guys I know. It's one of the most underrated shredders in death metal. Easily. I mean, damn. Chuck Schuldiner, who? In my opinion, at least. But his drumming is like, you're making me worry at this point. When I hear drums like this, I'm getting worried that are there aliens on Earth, or are these people really human? I have to question it. Are they aliens or are they human? I have to question it, because I mean, yes, this is one of those, like, you could argue, oh, it's all fucking flashy technique or whatever, but dude, go show me a video of you playing this on your drums, and then we'll talk. Then we might be talking. Forget about that. Go play something more impressive for me. Then you can talk. Because you're gonna be damn fucking... Because actually, there are 2 drum solos I put here that are more impressive. One of them are not even by a real drummer. And if you can make something more impressive than the next 2, good luck. Good luck, buddy. It's gonna take an arm and a leg. You know, you're gonna lose an arm and a leg for that one. And what's the number 2? Well, it's moi. Because, unfortunately, I managed to make a drum solo myself that was so damn catchy, I literally heard it in my sleep. In this morning, I've been thinking about it all day. And I haven't even listened to this song in a while. And it's none other than my own bonus track on the Goregrind album, Tales of the Sick Mind, Abhorrent Mind. Spin it. Now, I would be lying if it wasn't true that that was influenced by the George Kalias, Dave Suzuki. They were definitely the main two influences. And I'm pretty sure the song, I was trying to write like a mixture between Deicide and Vital Remains. Specifically, if you take like, just take a very Deicide song. So take Dead by Dawn, but then you take like Dechristianize and mesh those styles together in a way. It's kind of like that. So, but it really does sound mostly like the Dechristianize Vital Remains thing, with like the whole blasting fucking just brrr, But that was the thing. That's what I was going for, and I ended up making something so catchy while programming drums that I can't get it out of my fucking head. I mean, this is probably the highlight this is probably the best drum programming I ever have done and ever will do. And I say that with the most humble fucking truth ever. I mean, I obviously make music for me to enjoy. So, I mean, this one just hit the mark. I mean, but this is also, you have to consider, this is just drum solos. My favorite track that I've ever done is this track, Forbidden Mind, off of the album called Forbidden Mind, the title track there. That is my favorite song that I've ever composed, and I don't even think I will ever amount to that song. That is my magnum fucking opus. But this is my magnum opus in terms of drum solos that I put in my songs. And god fucking damn, it's such a ripper, and it's one of those that just, man, I don't know how I got it, but I'm happy I did. So, moving on to number 1. What drum solo is my favorite drum solo? Well, it's the only drum solo that I could say after literally hearing it yesterday. Because in fact, I listened to this album for the first time yesterday, and I've never personally had a drum solo just leave me relentlessly beaten on the ground before that I had to fucking go lay down on my bed back there. In fact, this whole album was so fucking intense that I may have to go out on a limb and say this is the most insane death metal album I ever heard. The most insane, just blasting death metal record that I ever heard. And I've shown examples. I mean, Nile. They have a track on the new album that goes 285. But it's obviously also about the songwriting. You earn insanity. You earn heaviness. You earn brutality. And you earn extremity. And who could have possibly earned his fucking extremity if it isn't for the one, the only, Max Kolesny of fucking Christian with evil mastermind of a Black Force to make. Fucking spin that shit, brother. that's just the kind of fucking drum solo that'll wake you right fucking up. I know for sure that while I'm editing this, that's the one I'm gonna have the most struggles with not listening to the whole thing just for the editing process, because fuck me dead. How in the fucking shitscaroonie is this guy real, Max? What the fuck do you take? It must be that fucking Brazilian cocaine, cause it sure ain't. He ain't a natural. That's for damn sure. If he wants to come here and tell me he's a natural, yeah, right. You're a fucking natural. You've been snorting cocaine since you were 5 years old. By the fucking sounds of this one, there's no way it's any other fucking way. You're a chronic cocaine snorter since 5 years old. That's all there is. There's the only fucking explanation to the fucking insanity that just went on through my fucking ears. And it's the only drum solo that literally the day after I was like, fuck. That's it. There it is. That's the best thing I ever heard. And shit, I mean, I think it's very valid because they are the arguably most insane death metal band out of Brazil. But I know you could argue that Abhorrence, but the thing is, Abhorrence, didn't they come later? They're pretty much just a Christian worship band, right? Yeah, 97, they're totally Christian worship. So, Abhorrence is fucking amazing. I love I believe it's a demo, is it? Yeah, the Triumphant Blasphemy demo. Holy fuck! Dude, that is an honorable mention in just intense drumming. Abhorrence, Triumphant Blasphemy, and their only full-length, Evoking the Abomination. Those two, if you want to hear some insane drums in the style of what Christian does, that's the honorable mention for today. And of course, Drum Check is an honorable mention. Another great honorable mention would be Dying Fetus, Epidemic of Hate. But Abhorrence, man, if you haven't heard it, which some of you might not, just fucking rip that one up. Demo or that debut album, you're gonna hear some fucking insane drumming. That's for damn sure. And that's been that. I've been Suicide Grind, and this is my just it's written in stone from Alan. This is my top 5 favorite drum solos, and yes, they're all death metal. Big fucking surprise. Anyways, let's change the motto. So, your motto. Stay metal. Or brutal.
Why isn't it like that, dog? Who knows? Who knows?